Karen Ranzi. I have been a raw vegan now for 24 years. It started in 1994, so I'm in my 24th year, and I love eating this way. It's different every day, depending on if I am working from home or if I go to a school where I work with children on the autism spectrum. On the days that I'm home, like today, I get to make more food, eat a little bit more, and I like to start with something really watery in the morning. The reason for starting out with something really watery is that all night I've been fasting. I'm not eating at night, and I usually end my meals at around 6 p.m. I try to, so that I have at least 4 to 5 hours before going to sleep with no food, so that I sleep better and have better digestion. And that was really, really important for me to learn, because I used to not sleep very well or not get to sleep, and I found that when I was ending my meals earlier and having more time before going to sleep to digest my food, that I did a lot better. So today, this morning, I'm having a watery meal because I want to have something really light that will help me get into the day. And I usually, when I'm at home, I will probably start eating around 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I'm in New Jersey in the United States. And so for this morning's meal, my watery fruit is grapefruit. So I don't know if I'll actually get to eat all 3 of these grapefruits, but I'm really looking forward to it. My son bought them for me yesterday. They're really nice, large grapefruits, juicy on the inside. I love the pink grapefruits. And then I have 3 mangoes here. So I'm eating a sizable portion here. I love the Atalfo mangoes. And a couple of oranges. So it's basically a citrus, and mango is more of like, it's in the middle of like sweet and subacid, I would say, on the food chart. So I'm like really going to look forward to eating this for my breakfast. Can't wait. It's watery but nourishing and really delicious. So I've had my morning fruit meal, my breakfast, which is break fast, and so I broke my night fast of sleeping with that wonderful watery fruit meal loaded with vitamins and water content. And I really want to have something alkalizing and mineral rich, and so I'm going to have a green juice. And I love preparing green juices and rotating my greens. So every time I make a green juice, I will use different greens, but with a base of lots of celery and cucumber. And I'll also put in an herb each time, and I'll rotate my herbs. One time it's cilantro, one time it's parsley. So today I'm making my healing asthma green juice, because I used this juice a lot for my son back in 1994 when he was ill with asthma. And it's basically kale and cucumber and lots of celery, and sometimes we would put in either cilantro or parsley, or if we didn't have it, we wouldn't put it in. But if we did, we certainly would add one of those. And then either apple or carrot. And so this is something that I like to have when I'm home and have the time to prepare it. And I like to have a green juice like maybe 4 times a week at least. If I can have it more than that, I will really go out of my way to either go to a juice bar and get a really good green juice or to make it at home. So after I have the green juice, I go for a nice hike, and I'm away for a couple of hours up at my favorite place, Ramapo Reservation, going hiking up into the mountains, getting my energy so that when I come back, I can have my green smoothie. More filling than the green juice because it has fiber in it. And I love the green juice because it goes right into my bloodstream and into my cells, and it's highly, highly alkaline. Now I come home and I get to have my green smoothie. So today's green smoothie, I'm using what I have available, and I'm going to put in 2 bananas. I'm going to put in 1 mango. I'm going to put in 2 Granny Smith apples, and I have a nice big bunch of spinach. So a really large heaping handful of spinach. And then also in my green smoothies, for extra minerals, I add 2 tablespoons of barley grass powder, organic barley grass powder, which I know is really healthy and gives me the extra minerals that I need. So I'm going to put that all into my Vitamix blender, and I'm going to make my green smoothie. After I've had my green smoothie as my midday meal, about maybe 2 hours later, 2.5 hours later, I like to have some kind of a snack. Sometimes I just have more fruit of my choice. Sometimes I slice veggies and make a dip. I have a variety of delicious dips that I make that are all raw vegan that you can find in my recipe book, Raw Vegan Recipe Fund for Families, that has 115 recipes in it. And there's a big section on sauces and salsas and dips. So I sometimes do that. Today, I am pretty busy. I have a lot of work I'm doing online, and I love celery. I will typically eat like an entire bunch of celery in addition to what I put in my juice. So here's my celery for today. And I'm eating an entire container of organic blueberries. I know from the book How Not to Die by Dr. Michael Greger that blueberries are a great preventative for getting Alzheimer's disease. And so I make sure that I eat plenty of blueberries every day. So I'm going to eat this entire box of blueberries. So enjoy your snacks. These are the best. Delicious, nutritious, and disease preventative. So now we get to my later meal of the day, which is about 5:30 p.m. And this meal, sometimes I have a larger one, but this meal, I'm really looking forward to it. I prepared the curried cauliflower eggless egg salad that was prepared at my Love Raw Food and Yoga retreat in Costa Rica. We have a wonderful raw food chef there who prepares these amazing recipes. And this was a really pretty nice low-fat recipe. And the base is cauliflower, and it does have a little bit of avocado in it. And the sauce that gets mixed in with the cauliflower is a tahini curry sauce. And it's super yummy, and I look forward to this. So I'm going to put that down. So that's my cauliflower eggless egg salad curry. And I love heirloom cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to have some nice cherry tomatoes. I love the yellow ones. They're a little bit less acidic. So I always tend to eat those first. And I'm going to use romaine lettuce as a dip as a dipper for my cauliflower eggless egg salad. And then I've got spinach. I've got some really nice spinach here that comes directly from the farmer's market. And I also have some pea shoots. I always like to have some sprouts in my salad, so I've got some nice pea shoots here. And sometimes I put broccoli sprouts in, sometimes I put clover sprouts, sometimes I grow mung bean sprouts and put those in, but every time I make sure that I have sprouts for their quality protein and their abundant vitamins and minerals, as well as all these wonderful leafy greens. It's winter now, and I live in the northeastern part of the United States, and in the winter time, I really bulk up my leafy greens. So that's my main meal. That's my last meal of the day. I make sure that there's at least 4 to 5 hours between my last meal and when I go to sleep. And that way I get a really full, rested night of sleep without digesting at night, and I can wake up in the morning and look forward to my watery morning fruit meal. Thanks for joining me on my day of what a 24-year raw vegan eats. Hope you'll join me for my other YouTube videos. Please like this video and please make some comments about what you like to eat for a day as a raw vegan. And if you're not raw vegan yet, let me know what raw vegan foods you love the most. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you'll subscribe. And if you're interested, my website is superhealthychildren.com. Thanks so much.